All right, Sketchbook Heroes, Sketchbook Warriors. We've got some birds and a dinosaur. Let's get this going. Thank you for joining us. Here we go. We've been here. This is, I don't know, our third or fourth drawing for tonight. Let's share my screen to the Bat Cave. Here we go. Bam. All right, here we go. All right, so that's what we just finished drawing. And really quickly, those of you who want to, for a limited time only, I don't know how long, we'll see. If you upload your drawings to our website, sketchbookhero.com, and you upload and you go to our, actually you have to join our community, our Sketchbook Heroes and Warriors Facebook group. That's what it's called. I was trying to remember the name of it. Sketchbook, go to, yeah, Sketchbook Heroes and Warriors. That's what it is. And we'll be changing that. I come up with some better pictures. We've got 23 members and growing. We've got, our new logos. There's some new logos. We got people that have uploaded their pictures. But if you upload your pictures and you want feedback, look at that. That's awesome. Want feedback, say, hey, I want feedback. And I will give you AI feedback. I will give you AI feedback. If you don't want to just say, hey, just upload pictures and stuff. It's just to show your work. Get out of your comfort zone. And yeah, you can see there we go, some stuff that we've done. We also have videos, drawing thumbnails. It's really good. We talked about composition tonight. And look at that, somebody else is drawing. Awesome. Some drawings from our students and here and there and stuff. And boom, boom, boom. There we go. You can see that. So Sketchbook Heroes and Warriors on there we go on Facebook. But here we go. Let's go. We're gonna draw a bird. We're gonna draw this really cute woodpecker. But if you see the original, oh my gosh, that's oh my gosh, only a face only a mother can love. I don't know, compared to this cute little cartoon. So we'll do both. We'll do the cartoon first, and then we'll draw that one, and then we'll draw. We'll end the drawing session with that. Then we've got some more. We've got some cartoons, some silhouettes. That we'll do these really quick, and then we've got these. This is going to be really quick as well. And then we'll spend a little more time on this face, and then this, and then we'll call it a night. That's the last drawing. I think I don't know 3 or 4. If you look for it for today's date, which is the 22nd, my favorite number, February 22nd. My twos, double deuce. My favorite number, 2, 22nd. All right. Patterns, things that repeat, repetition. All right. Repetition is the mother of learning. Got to repeat, got to practice. You're not going to improve until you practice. All right, let's break this down. Woo. Oh my gosh, this has got a lot of shapes. There's a lot of shapes here. So let's break this down. Thank you for joining us or sticking it out. How long have we been here? What time is it already? Oh, 8:30. All right, we can do this. We can do this. Yeah, this is all sessions going to be yeah, to the dinosaur. Oh, and then yeah, we got another session after that. All right, let's do this. All right, let's break this down. This one's really complicated. So this is a little more intermediate, a little more advanced. That's why we saved this one. Yeah, there's some really drawing birds is really great way to to get going on your drawing. There's some really good some really good stuff I've come across as far as drawing birds. There's a really good guy that's out there that's drawing birds. That's in my let me see. Well, I was gonna get it. All right, anyways, so it's in my resources. All right, so you can see the circle, you can see this cut in from the circle, and then we can use this circle as a guide. So we're going to copy that and paste it again. That's exactly the same circle. You can see how big the hair is. We'll use that as a guide there, and we'll paste it again. You can see that as an angle. You can see how big that circle is compared to that. And we're looking at these relationships. You can see this body right below it, right in there, so that we can draw 2 circles on top of each other. If I bring this over, you can see how that looks right there. That looks really, that's space. But if I put it right on top, these 2 circles kind of relate to each other, like right on top of each other. They're right there. I wish I could just change the color. Anyways, paste it one more time. And then we got a 3rd circle up and down. You can see how big it is and how it fits. So we'll draw our 3 circles. That'll help see the relationships and how it all fits. Control V, one more circle. Go out this way, bring it out this way. Yeah, because the hardest part with drawing is seeing space. And here we go. Here's the space. Here's the space. That's pretty good. Actually, I thought this was going to be harder, but that's not too bad. Do want to look for angles. Let's bring out some angles you do want to look for. Like here to here, you can see the way this head kind of is stuck there, and then this angle here too. This whole the body kind of angle there, and the angle of this, the axis line of this wing, and then the axis line here of this tail, and then this angle here, angle of that leg, and the angle of this leg. Let's see that. All right, that looks good. All right, let's copy, paste, and draw. All right, let's do this. Let's handle this little monster. Take on this challenge. Where's my chat at? Here we go. All right, you're welcome. Good night, everybody. People saying good night. I know this is already what time we started. 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. All right, this is our second hour of drawing here. Second hour of drawing marathon. Screenshot. All right, sketchbook warriors, sketchbook hardcore heroes being here if you're doing this. This is what it takes. Practice, practice, practice. All right, this is more of a medium. Get it in the chat. Bam, let's get started. Draw our 3 circles. It's going into the chat. Let's stop sharing. There it is. Let's get going. Here we go. Turn it upside down. Let's get going. 3 circles. 3 circles the same size. And let's do this woodpecker. I'll probably spend a little more time on this one. I'll do the next one a little faster. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know, faster, slower. 3 circles. Oh, we need another circle up here, so I need to bring it down. See how I can really quickly just make these changes to get it to fit. All right, and you can see this at this angle here. I can see this angle, this other circle here, a little bigger. And I'm just worrying about circles, getting them to be the circle, getting them to be the same size. I can do that. I can have one circle. I'm really happy with that circle. I can bring that down, see how wide it is, and just bring that down. I can bring that center down as well. And if I wanted to, use a compass or use something like something kind of circular to kind of trace, you can do that too. But you want to eventually get to freehand drawing. But if you have to trace, do what you need to do, solve that problem. You got to do you. You got to, see what your skills are. See, look at this circle. But you only build your skills by by doing it. See, but if you trace and trace, you're not going to do this circle like that. Oh, here we go. The circle is going to be too big. That's all right. Our tail's going to come out to here. I can make the circles a little smaller, but it still fits on my paper. We're going down here. There we go. That's good. Right there. There I got my 3 circles. My 4th circle here off at that angle. See that angle here? That angle, these 3 lines. Bam, bam, bam. It's still the same width. There's 3 circles. And then the 4th circle over here right across from this one. So right across, another circle. We can measure it too if I wanted to. Or do this. Get that measurement there. Go here. And bam, see right there. There's our circle. Scribbly, sketchy. Doesn't have to be perfect. Do the best you can. All right, there it is. There's our 1, 3, 4, 5 circles. 5 circles. That's gonna get this this woodpecker going. All right, let's start with the face. We're gonna start with the face, and I will zoom in. So make sure you have your 5 circles before you get started. Do I have enough space? Did you see my 5 circles? I don't know, actually. Bam, I didn't show them all. Let's see. There we go. Oh, side by side. That's cool. I love that. Oh my gosh. I forget that I can do stuff. All right, there's my 5 circles. All right, I'll give you another second if you need to do that. I don't want to jump too fast. If you're watching the video, you can fast forward, rewind, stop, pause. You have control. Take ownership of your learning. All right, take ownership. All right, we're going to start off with the head. The head does come out at an angle. If we look at the middle, though, the middle, let's get that angle out this way. This center, I'll break this in half, but at that angle, and this angle here too, actually. Bam, that's pretty close. But the nose, the beak, and it's a little bit less than the width. We can do that. So here you can see how wide this nose, the head is. It doesn't come out that much. It comes out a little bit less, just slightly less. You see this? We're looking at these relationships. See, from here to here, bring that out just a little bit less, about that much less. And then that beak kind of is attached here. And it does kind of come down at an angle. It comes off from this middle here, but it comes down. And then it's attached. And then it goes in that circle. So it continues kind of like in. And then it goes out, out here, out. See, so if we look at this circle here, it kind of almost echoes this circle, but before you get to it, kind of comes down and then down right in there. Uh, almost, yeah, there we go, like that. A little bit outside that circle. See how they're not perfect circles. There's a lot of sketchiness going on, but it kind of attaches itself right in there. And there's a lot of baby shapes. This is kind of like the mama shape, but if on here there's feathers. Anyways, let's go back to the face. Let's stick it in this area. All right, here we go. So we've got one feather that kind of comes up here, a little bit of a curve, goes up and to our top circle just slightly, and then comes back down. That's that first kind of head feather. Right in here, right in this quadrant, there's a big circle. That's the big part of the eye. And then inside that, a little bit smaller. And there is that's the dark part of the eye. That's the black part of the eye. This is the darkest part of our drawing, right in here. And it's a little bit of an oval. It's not quite a circle. And here, this is also an oval. This is the highlight of the eye, right in there. And all this is dark. All this is dark. And I'm going to push really dark. So I push so hard, I broke the pencil lid. There it is. Okay, there's that. That's the eye. And then here we go. I'm going to go back out, and all this is shaded in there. This is the red part. The little scribblies. This is a little bit of hatching. But right in there, this is the red part of that eye. All right, there we go. And then, well, outside part. Let's see. Weird stuff's happening here. This part. So this is the outside part of the bird. I'm looking at this design here. Comes down here, right in here, and then comes in this part right in here. It comes way over here, and then up, and then straight down. There's this really nice angle right in here, and it's almost horizontal, almost. It does kind of slightly come down. It does slightly come down. It's almost straight across, but does slightly come down. And then it kind of like comes. It's almost like two angles with a big curve in it, like that. There we go. That's what's happening there. That's that outside part, and then the inside part. You almost have to look at two shapes at one time. You have to see this black shape right in here, all this black shape, and then see this shape. So this is kind of like the negative shape. And I'm going to need to sharpen my pencil. Oops, there we go. And it reminds me of a wide Nike swoosh. Let's see, sharpen my pencil here. Get the most out of my pencils if I don't press too hard. Break the lid. Get the lid out. All right, here we go. There it is. All right. So we got this L kind of shape. Oh, that's a Nike swoosh I see right in there. And a little bit of a swooshy shape. And then all that. I'm already starting my shading. All this is black. All this is black right in there. All that is dark, really dark. It is I'm pretty sure it's probably done with digitally. Maybe AI. Can't even tell anymore. Oh my gosh. Last week, right after the class last week, oh my gosh. It was a release. I was like, oh man, it's called Sora. It's text to video. They've had text to video, but now it's so real. It is so amazing. Text to video. insane. You if you were a regular here, you know that I follow all the AI stuff, and oh my gosh, that was so amazing. That's the whole thing with drawing now. The whole thing with drawing, it's about the ideas. You don't even have to draw perfectly anymore. You don't. What's important, we're entering the age of ideas and imagination, where you can dream, design, and do with the assistance of AI. I know there's a lot of mixed stuff with it, but what's important is the ideas. We need idea leaders. We need people with ideas now that can have, the AI stuff help you, you know, even like finish this drawing, or hey, you can say, can you color this? And the AI will do it, color it. Or can you fix this? Can you make it? And the AI will do it. It's insane. It is very insane. We're entering this new, we live in exciting times, really exciting times. All right, let's finish this head. It is rounded here. Try to get that rounded shape. And getting these little nuances. I mean, the way these lines flow around this whole thing. When I start off with that circle, and I've got all these shapes. It's a little more complex. Again, this is an intermediate drawing. If you're taking it on as a beginner, awesome. Taking on those challenges. Don't worry about making mistakes. You will make mistakes. It's about the process. It's about taking on challenges. And that's how you learn faster, really. You learn faster by taking on more than you can chew and not worrying about the results. You worry about doing your best and saying, okay, let's save that. Don't get discouraged. Be brave. And then try it again later and keep at it. And you'll see yourself improve if you don't get discouraged, if you don't give up. Because sometimes you can take on a harder drawing and then move back to a simpler drawing. Or you never know. Sometimes you take on a hard drawing and go, wow, that was easier than I thought. You surprise yourself. But you don't do that until you kind of like do it. Do it, do it, do it. All right, so there's a lot of little feathers. Like there's like, I'll add these little feathers. There's like 2 right in here. It kind of sticks out. 1, 2, and it's shaded red. It's shaded red. So it's red, so it's a little bit lighter. And then back here as well, there's like 3 on this side. 1, 2, 3. There we go. It's all shaded dark. See all this little detail stuff? If you could see the parts, it all makes more sense. See, I saw that big part, and then I just added this little, and because detail will confuse you, will get you lost. It's like going in the forest and you're just looking at the leaves, you're gonna have a hard time finding your way out. But if you see the big parts, if you even go higher and see the big parts, the little parts aren't so bad. So here we've got that first, and we'll do that here and break it into parts. So we've got a whole set of feathers, like right in here. We got this one feather here, a whole set of feathers there. We got another back feather back here. That's along that circle, really close to that circle. And then this whole set of feathers, see, I'm breaking it into parts. So we got the front feather, back feather, and this whole set of feathers right in here, kind of like an oval shape. But we can break it down. There's 2 sets of feathers in the middle, and then there's 1 set of feather on the outside, and then another feather set on the outside here. See, there it is. I broke it down into 3. These 2 I had broken down into 2, but we can split it now. And you can see how I kind of just broke it into parts. All right, so again, to review, this is the big part we saw, the circle. Then we had 1 set of 1 feather, and that's that feather shape. You got to practice these shapes. It's almost like a football, almost like an oval shape. Same thing's happening here, an oval shape with a little push in it. So that's the 2 feathers on the outside, and then we got that oval in the middle, which I broke down into 2 ovals in the middle, and then 1 oval on each end. And that gives us all the feathers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feathers. Oh, and there's a smaller feather right in here. It's inconsequential, very small, just a little feather, little bump right in there. And then you see that big bump. Oh, right there, a little bit of a gap. Bring that up. There's that feather here. And then a little bit of a space, another feather there. Notice how it comes to a point, comes back right in here. And then this other feather right in there comes out. and then comes all the way down. And then this back one comes back up here, and then comes back down right in there. Bam, see how it all fits. Whoa. And then there's a dark spot in here, part of the design, like a little dark spot. Right in there, kind of like that. I'll darken it in. And then shade all this, really quick shade. There's our head feather. Shake that head feather. There's our head feather. We can clean it up. All this, if you want to clean it up. Or just leave it as a sketch. There it is. There's the head. There is a breaking point on the nose, this beak. I can probably bring it out a little bit. There it is. And there's just two parts. There's the top part, and then there's the bottom part. The top part is lighter because the light's hitting it. So I'll erase that though, but then shade it back in. So there's the top part, and then there's the bottom part, which is a little bit darker. Not as dark as our black here, just slightly darker. There it is. Bam. There's our bird. And I think it's probably a little bit closer here. Yeah, I don't know. You can probably even put an expression on it. It is a cartoon. They made it look a lot nicer than the than what it actually looks like. Face only a mother can love, I think. There we go. When my kids had their hair like that, my dad would call my kids pájaro locos. And I said pájaro loco. I'm like, all right. Thanks, Dad. He was Mr. Criticism. He's the one I got my perfectionism from. Oh my gosh. He was a perfectionist. Now that I know what it is. Oh my gosh. If it wasn't right, it wasn't right. Like, all right, Dad. Sometimes you got, oh man, it's such a double-edged sword. Just got to know when to say stop, when to say enough is enough. Like, okay, this is good enough. Sometimes good enough is good enough. That's good enough. And sometimes it's not. Good enough is not good enough if it can be better. If it can't be better, just leave it alone. Learn to let go. Learn to let go. Learn to let God. All right, just let it go. I did the best. I did my best. That's all you can do. And then you just learn. All right, let's get. It is. I mean, that's half the battle. It really is half the battle. Is the mind, because you can draw. You can learn to draw, but it's our mind that really messes with us. All right, let's get this wing in here. This wing in here, it does come out. Ooh, it does come down to this. Ooh, this other circle down here. I'm seeing it come down to the circle. Right in here. Comes down into this bottom circle, about that much. And this whole circle, this whole wing in here. I'm trying to see it as one big shape, but I know there's more shapes in here, but it's kind of like almost one big shape there. It is broken down more, but this is, I guess I'm simplifying it there. Then I can break it down. I can break it down. If I see the big shape, then I can break it down into the smaller shapes as it comes around here. Comes around, comes around. And this angle. All right, let's see. Oh, my internet connection is unstable. It's all good. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, we still got another. Yeah, but the other bird we'll do a little faster. I'm going to draw it really fast. I might not even break it down. I'm just going to probably just draw it. I'm probably just going to draw it and then do the dinosaur and just draw that one as well too. And then because we got one more set of drawings. One more set of drawings. You get the idea. It's all about the practice. So I'll go faster. See if you can catch up. Stay with us. It'll work as a sketch too. We were talking about, taking it at your own pace and sometimes trying to speed it up, doing the best you can at different speeds. That's a good challenge. All right, here we go. So here we have a whole set of designs right here on this feather, on this wing. And I see the big shape. This is kind of like the big shape. It's like right in that shape. And then I can see the other shapes. They're kind of like, they look like, what is those candies? The candy corn around Halloween. They look like little candy corns or little nails. Kind of, that's what I'm seeing in there in that space. There it is. And then all I need to do is now shade around it. But by seeing the two parts, by seeing them by seeing it as one big shape and then seeing the smaller shapes, it really improves my accuracy. See, all this is a lot more accurate. All these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Now, if I go to count them, because I didn't count them when I did it, I'm sure there's 5 there, or about 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5. 5 little kind of like shapes in there. But I wasn't thinking of that. I was just thinking of how it fits. All right, there's that wing. There's more shapes here. There's 2 here, 1, 2, and then another 2 closer together, right in there, with the shading not as dark, but dark, right in there, like right in there. You know, the parts of the design of that wing, little wing. One of my favorite songs is Blackbird. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise, which was the civil rights movement. That's when he wrote that song. Yep. Paul McCartney, Sir Paul. There we go. There is a little bit of shading, which we already kind of got with the sketching in here, but let's bring that out. It does go in and out, in and out. Speaking of in and out, great burgers. Sponsored by. So tonight's drawing sponsored by, and I wish. In and out. Thank you for feeding our family. Families across California and spreading. But you can see this design, how it went in and out, and and it's a little bit lighter. All right, and there's a lot of little. I mean, I'm erasing these little feathers that are kind of going in here, but they're in this area. There's 3 there, I think, and then there's 2 more, a little bigger. They get bigger as they get further down, a little bigger. Make this one a little bigger. So and then this last one even bigger. Oh, this one's darker because it's part of the red feathers down here. Bam. All right. All right, let's sketch the all right, too tired to continue. Oh, I've gotten old. Oh, I used to hang on no matter how late you got. Oh, all right, Ellen. Well, thanks for joining us. We're always on video, so I know. Sometimes some days we're more tired than others. Yeah, that's also happens. It is. It is. But thanks for joining us. And get your exercise too. You gotta walk around. Sometimes we do sit around for a long time. Gotta be balanced. We were talking about balance earlier. All right. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the pictures. Here we go, Ellen. All right, so we got the tail feather here. You're gonna shake your tail feather. It fits in this little spot, and I can see it as one big shape right in there. It's kind of like this one big shape, and it's almost vertical. I want to put an angle to it, but it's this oval shape. That's where that's at. See, that's that one big shape, and then I can say there's a split in it, and start seeing it, the parts. And I can see this 2 feathers here, and then another feather up here. See right in there, boom, as it comes back, and then goes in. It comes in. See, here it's thinner, and then it gets wider as it comes out. And then there we go. There's 4 tail feathers right there. It looks like a W with those 2. And then now, oh, this red part. Oh, I just missed it totally. I don't know. We'll make it another W in here. Another, I can't see it. I'll shade it all that. And then all this is darker right in here. Oh, yeah, it is going long, huh? Oh, let's pick up the speed. Let's pick up the speed. I'm glad you came by, though. Good to see you. I knew you were having trouble. Gotta hang in there. You gotta, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think yeah, it's all good. I'm just mumbling. It's hard to follow. All right, there it is. All right, let's get the feet in. There's a foot right in here, and it just kind of comes out at this angle. And I'm just gonna, and it kind of disappears in the trunk of this tree. Just kind of comes out I'm sure there's legs and feet, but it does kind of disappear into that stump, the tree stump, which kind of comes out and goes under this tail feather, comes down at that angle. And all this is that stump. All right, we don't worry about the details. It's just gonna kind of disappear in there. But we do need this angle of this foot right in here. This foot kind of comes out at that angle, right up in here. Let's zoom out so you can see what we got real quick. There's our woody woodpecker. And let's continue this. Finish this foot. Call it a night. No. Oh, we still got the other woodpecker to do. Really can't see the feet either. I don't know. We'll see. I think there's one kind of going up that way, one going this way. We'll kind of just fake it because it kind of just gets lost in the tree anyways. There we go. This is the in that stump. There we go. The stump kind of comes up here. It's got really nice angles to it. So I'm just trying to get the angles. There we go. I'm just trying to freehand. Not breaking it down, but it does go thin to wider as it comes down. Actually, here we go. It attaches itself. There we go. Right there. Yeah, that's the main shape, and then we've got other shapes right in here. Adding these other little shapes right in there. And then this other shape that goes right up in here. Another little shape right in there. And then another little branch right in there, right there. That's it. That's the more or less, not exact. It's getting late. People are getting tired. All right, let's just shade all this. There is lights and darks and texture. I'll just kind of like do one quick shade and then try to get some of that texture in there. Let's just get it going. Let's just do this. All right, shade all this one shade really quickly. You were only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird fly. Yeah, speaking of blackbird, I'm not crazy about crows. I've seen what they do. I've seen them. Murder of crows. They go against my red tails. Well, they fight each other, man. It's had a lot more crows. We used to have more pigeons. The crows have actually gotten rid of the pigeons. But yeah, yep. All right, so it's all flat. I can add a little more shadow or shading stuff to one side. And then there's texture. So it's not just flat, dark. I mean, there's textures in here. There's some areas that are darker on this side. See, a little bit of darkness, a little more darkness. Make the feet disappear in there. A little bit of more darkness so nobody knows. Hey, nobody can tell what's happening. You hide it. No. There it is. All right, let's zoom out. I think we're done. Boo. All right. Oh, too tired. Tired. There we go. That's it. That looks pretty good. I did go right to the edge, so planning wasn't that great. All right, let's see. Oh, I think it goes. I'm looking at this for accuracy. Looking back and forth. All right. Have a nice evening. Thank you, Mary, for joining us. Practice, keep practicing, keep sketching. All right, let's do the real one. I'm gonna do it really quick. I'm just gonna do it. Let's just do it. I'm not gonna break it down. If ideally, well, when we edit these, I'll have the picture of the bird right there, and then my there we go. There we go. We have and then right next to it, we'll have the all right, the bird. All right, so let's do this. All right, another one. All right, gonna drop now. Thank you, Eladio. Enjoyed sketching and shading today. We'll share. All right, awesome. Yeah. If you want the feedback, put it in the Facebook group and we'll see what happens. I don't know. That's all new stuff. It's all new stuff. It's an AI that I'm putting together. And yeah, we'll see. All right, so here we go. We're going to draw the ivory billed woodpecker. That's what this one is, but this is a cartoon version. We're going to do the real one. Same thing. I'm just going to do this really quickly, though. We have a circle head, and then we've got the beak comes out straighter. They might have even used this as a reference picture. That's the right there. And then this hair just kind of is actually all one piece. Almost like the real Woody Woodpecker. I don't know, does he? I don't know what that design is. But there it is. There that is. You can see I start off with that circle. See that beak? And then the neck kind of curves out and then curves in. See, and then I've got the body coming at an angle here. There's this angle here for that body. That body. So I start off with that circle. And there's like a lot of little nuances that I'm doing, that I'm not explaining. I'm just doing it. So a little more advanced. We're going from thin to thick, but there's that S curve. Yeah, the more you draw, the more you start seeing all these same things over and over. All right, here we go. I see that shape as it comes out right in there, how big it is compared to the head. It really comes down out to there. And yeah, these claws, wow. It really holds on. I guess oh, what is it? They do get migraines. I can't remember what. I remember hearing something about these woodpeckers. Yeah, ivory billed woodpecker. Well, this is it pretty much blocked in really quick. You can see how quickly I blocked it out. And I check and double check. At this stage, I check and double check to see, if I could put this picture side by side, I can see, where I would change it, make it a little bit longer, make any changes that I need to, bring the eye down maybe a little bit. What else? If I put them side to side, try to get them, make these fix little nudges to make it more accurate, or make it flow better the way I'd like, because I really like the way that flows, the flow of this line, the gesture, some people call it, the way these feathers kind of come out a little bit as well. Bam, bam. You see, this one's went a lot faster than the cartoon one. That's just a sketch. There we go. Bam, bam. There we go. And it's more real. Yet it went faster. How'd you do that? All right. So there is, I don't know if there's a highlight on top. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It sounds like they used this one as a reference. I'm gonna do the dark of the eye, really dark. Looks like there's a little bit of a highlight on top. Let me zoom in because I'm doing like surgery here. I'm doing surgery. So it's like a circle, but then I'm kind of leaving the top kind of like, because there's like a highlight up there. I'll shade this in a little bit. It's yellow, but really to make it look like there's a highlight in there. Yeah. And then what else is there? Oh, and it's dark right in here. All this is dark, but there's this area of dark, really even darker. It's almost like an eyebrow, and then all this darkness um, as it comes on that trunk, that the bill. Bill, I'm just a bill. It's out, comes in, all the way out there. Gosh, time just flew today. All right, and then the top part is dark. Yeah, that top part. See, I did that line right there. That's the top part. All this is dark. And then this part is red. This part is red. So I'm just not going to go as dark. That part is red. Maybe I should lighten up my sketch line. Just slightly. Go back in there and shade it again. It's nice and even. There, that's better. Go in here. This is dark. After dark. I'm drawing after dark. Thank you for joining us. Here we go. Bam, get this shape in here. Get this feather. And then there's little, I mean, I just did it really quick. Bam. See all that detail I just did real quick. Because I see the shape and then I just detail it right on top of it. See the shape, see the shape, and then I can just do the detail right on top of it. See, bam. See, that's what seeing the parts in the whole. See the shape, and then boom, detail it right on top of it. Damn, really quick. See all this detail, and that's what a lot of people. Wow, look at all that detail, and you can get lost in it. But if you know how to break it down, see it in parts, and just all right, boom, there's that. That's the big part, and then here's all this detail right on top of it. Bam. There we go. Let's break this beak. All right, there's a line in it, and then the bottom half is kind of like shaded right in there. Look at that. It looks real. Looks almost rendered. Well, if I can put more time in rendering it, but wow, this is a lot faster than the first drawing than this one. All right, zoom out a little bit now. All right, look at that. Let's get this the design of the feathers on the back as it comes down this way and then goes out this way. Let's shade it all in. Yeah, I can just loosely make it a sketch with all the detail. So I can just really quickly, loosely make that sketch. Up back here, there's some designs. This is white, but I can put a little bit of shade in it. Things aren't usually, everything's not really perfectly white. Let me just get this back. And look at that. Bam. Can I zoom out anymore? Oh, yeah, there it is. All right. Let me get a little more of that. Let's see. Not perfect lines, not that perfect shape. It's soft enough. It's up and down. Let's get these bottom feathers in here. This thickness could be a sketch. We're drawing if you spend more time on it. Ooh, this bottom feathers, this tail feather actually goes really far. Further than it's going to go off my paper. Yeah, that's the tail feather. This is the tail. This is still part of the wing. It's got some big wings. And this tail feather comes down right in there. That's good. And it's got these big talons, these big claws. I'll just sketch them in, scribble them in. Then we got a big trunk. Scribble that in as well. So you can scribble it in. Sometimes just scribble it in. Especially, just put a shade to it now. You can see it can get lost in the scribbles. All this stuff can get lost in the scribbles. This is the important part right there. This is all just secondary. All secondary in the design. You can skimp on it a little bit. You can go in there and give more details if you want to get all the talons and all that stuff. I'm just going to suggest it. Like some of this texture for little dots here and there. If I wanted to, just real quick. Bam, bam. There it is. Put a little bit of shade on this as well, so it's not so flat. Just on one side, a little bit slightly. Bam, a little bit of texture. That's it. That's it. Bam, a little quicker. All right, just joined Facebook. Awesome. Thank you for joining. You're number 24, 20 something. I don't know, 25. Yeah, we're really low on those numbers. I haven't pushed that. We have over, I don't know how many, 3,000, going close to 4,000 members on our meetup. We've got about 200 members on our YouTube channel, and that's growing. And it's going to grow more as soon as I start pushing that. All right, we're going to do a T-Rex. Should I break it down? Yeah, let's break that one down. Let's break down the T-Rex, and then we'll call it the last drawing in the set. Let's break down the T-Rex, and let's get to that T-Rex. All right, where's that T-Rex? Where is, yeah, T-Rex, where's my zoom tools? Is that it? Oh, there we go. Share my screen. Share that one. Yep, all goes away. It all goes away. All right, here we go. Oh, we got this one. Oh, there's something in the chat. I'll check it right now. Oh, let's check it now, I guess. It says, thanks for the class. You're welcome, Kelly. Good to see you. Regular here. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, what have I got going here? Oh, you know what? I've got two screens going. That's what it is. That better? That's better. There we go. Oh, there he is. Rawr, T-Rex. Is that a T-Rex? Yep, yep, yep. There we go. Let's move this. All right, let's break this down. Let's zoom in a little bit, can we? Yeah, that helps a little bit. Whew. All right, I'll try to see the shapes. Let's try to see some shapes and just get it going. I'll do a quick sketch of this. We'll make it a quick sketch. Let's get some circles in here. All right, definitely the body right in here. What color we have? We got blue. Look at that blue right there. Blue ray. All right, there's that circle right in there. Right in there. That's good. That circle. Let's copy paste that. It's exactly the same circle. Let's go over here, right in there. Oh, look at that. That circle fits in there really nicely. Look at that. See how it goes in and then out, in and then out, in and out. My dad's favorite burger place. Look at that one. Bam, in and out. Look at that tail fit in there. Look at that, those three circles. Oh my gosh. Is that like a coincidence or what? You see patterns, you see patterns, you see connections. There we go. This goes underneath. Look at that fit right there. Bam. Oh my, oh my. This is gonna make it a lot easier. It makes it so much easier being able to break it down like this. Then you just draw the circles. Just joined. All right, cool. Somebody else joined our Facebook group. Hey, there's a lot of really good videos there. Check those videos out on our Facebook group. Sketchbook Hero, Sketchbook and Warrior. Sketchbook Hero and Warrior. That's what it's called. Facebook group. Bam. Oh, what do we have? Oh. Hey, what did I just do? All right, all right. Oh, am I here? All right. So we got 5 circles there. Ooh. Yeah, this one's coming down. These 3 are at an angle. And then we got this one here. That's ooh, look at that's about the middle. We'll put that right there. That'll be it. That'll be it. The rest we'll just do. We'll just do. We'll just do it. All right. It's getting late. All right, let's paste this to everybody. Let's X that one. Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't. Oh yeah, no, I did. I just pasted it again. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this. Here we go. Let's do this T-Rex. There's a lot of detail. There's a lot of detail, but I don't worry about the detail. We see the big shapes first. There's a lot of detail, but let's just jump into this, do this T-Rex. Stop the sharing, and let's do the drawing. All right, here we go. Let's do these 3 circles. So the 3 circles are right at one right after the other. Bam. So let's get this over here. I don't know. There's 3 circles. So there's 3 circles that are going to be kind of like coming down at this angle. The angle is really important. And then that got that other circle that kind of comes up there. See, and then I'm doing it light. Let's go a little darker so you can see. You don't have to do this that dark, but it's the angles that's important. These 3 circles, another circle right next to it, and then we've got, let's see what else. How does it look on my, yes. And then we've got those 3 circles. All right, those 3 circles, and then another circle right below it, right, and then another one below it. All right, so let's get these 3 circles at this angle. All right, so yeah, right in here. All right, we'll do that right in here. There's one. There's our one circle. That's good, and I can see that how big that is. And then that's a circle we're going to bring down at the same angle. See, this is our center. Bring that out this way, out this way. We're going to do this crazy T-Rex really quickly. And just follow along these 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. But what's more important than this, I mean, this is just drawing from observing, is learning the anatomy, learning the parts. That's like if you really get intense, really learn what the parts are, you know, and the muscles and the shapes and that's like next level, next level. All right, so there's our 3 circles. Do one more circle below, and then another circle right, like almost in between. Is that angle right? I think it needs to come out a little more. I don't know. Yeah, I think that goes in there. Yeah, this fits like right in, actually, yeah, it does fit right in there. Oh, is that my granddaughter? I don't know. So we've got our 5 circles here so far. These should be up and down, up and down. These should be up and down. There is a little bit of overlap because this circle, they go in and out right in here. They do fit. And these circles should all be the same size. That's that, try to get them as best you can, all the same size. If you need to trace something, trace it and use a circle, right? The angle, these three on this angle, then below, and then below. And that's good. If not, just freehand it. Whatever works. But what's important is the practice. Not about perfection, it's about the practice. And then this circle straight out right in there. Bam, that circle. There we go. There's our 6 circles. Bam, bam, bam. And that's it. And that's it. So let's start with the face, the hardest part. Always that's what do they say? The saying is eat the frog. Yeah, you got to eat the frog. When you're doing things and there's, you got to do the hard thing first. Always got to do the hard thing first. So let's do the hard thing first. So first thing is that eye. That eye is like right in here, right at the top of this. And this eye is really important because that's the soul of this whole drawing, the eye. So there's going to be an eye right at the top of this second circle. So I'm going to start off with just the little point for that eye. Forgive me all the proportions and stuff. I mean, it's in this half up there. There's a little pupil for the eye, just a circle as small as I can get it. Well, it's pretty close. And then around it is like a football shape. So we'll get a football shape around it, right in there. See a little football shape. Trying to get a football shape. And then around that shape is the lids, the eyelids. So I'll slow down a little bit. Ooh, it's a little blurry. Gotta get a better camera. But around that is the eyelid. So it's just going around that a little further out. A little further out. There we go. There's our eyelids. If you need to make adjustments, you can make that thicker, make those adjustments. And then we've got the designs. There's a space for that much darkness and then little circles. But let's not worry about those. Let's get the big shapes. There's that. And there's this whole thing that goes over it. It goes over. See, it goes over. And then it goes over again. So, or there's a little push right in here on that circle. But this is another circle right in there as it comes around. And then the hair kind of comes around there too. As it goes down and out, that second circle. There's a lot of detail and stuff in here. Won't worry about that. There is a bit of I guess, I don't know, what is that? I want to say a cheekbone, but a little design up in here. Up in there. And it comes down right in there. And then the mouth comes way over here in this circle. Not all the way, actually right about there, I would say. I think this circle should probably be a little bit wider right there. I mean, just to be the same as this one. Move it over. Yeah, probably just a little bit, but this still feels good because the mouth is right in here at this angle. There's a slight angle that it kind of goes to, and then this angle that it kind of goes to. These two angles, it goes up and then down. There's curves in it, but seeing the angles is important first. This comes out, fits in there, and then it curves around this circle part, right inside, just slightly inside that circle, and that mouth right in there. Now let's get all that detail in there. See, so I got that angle, but there's a curve. So on this angle, it goes in and then down and then like this S curve. See this S curve, a lazy S right in there. Simplify. I simplified it with the angle. Then I put that lazy S in there. And then just bring that S down actually. Right in there. Maybe a little soften that curve. Comes out that way. And then again, there's a little bump right there. See, I see that bump. It goes down, up, and then curves. I think curves out. There we go. Something like that. See, there's this curve right in here. That curve, and that bumps out this way. See, Even though we got that angle, we just see the ins and outs. In and out, another in and out. Man, if I were to have a hamburger for every time I said in and out tonight, I'd have enough food for the whole year. In and out. Yeah, my dad worked at where they did the meat for In and out in Vernon, and he said the inspectors would always be out there inspecting the meat, inspecting everything. So cool. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do the outside. This is kind of like an oval shape, part of an oval, as the other side of the mouth, that far part, and then the inside of the mouth. This kind of curves out this way, right here. Bam, right in there. Then we've got the inside, like that, and it's a little bit wider at the top, a little bit thinner at the bottom, and then I don't know, the tonsils or something are in there. Tonsils. But it's all shaded. All this is dark. But before I shade, I got to get those teeth in there. Got to get those teeth in there. There is a nostril over here as well. There's a lot of detail I am missing and skipping on purpose, because we'd be here all night. But yeah, you got to learn to choose your battles, learn to see the big parts. And if you're ready to take those details on, we can take those details on. I mean, it would be a longer video, but you're going to have to almost do it on your own. I mean, I can take you only so far, give you directions, but you gotta have to know, okay, I really want it to look just like that picture. And then just, okay, take your time, get this next level, get all this detail, right? You got the nostril in here, then you got all these really little fine, I mean, you can see these little fine details that I can get in there with just by strokes, but it's more than strokes. Really, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's even little dots and all these little designs, all these little shapes, all the little detail stuff, all this little, even in here, but I don't know. And then there's the teeth. So there's the teeth kind of go in here. The teeth actually going out and over our little oval there. But let's get these serratus, these serraceous teeth. They're kind of like shark teeth. They've got this little sailboat kind of feel to them. See that sailboat feel? It's what it is. It's a triangle that's rounded, and then it's bent. It's got a little bend in it. Got to learn to see these compound shapes. See, from a triangle to rounded triangle, and then bending it. That's what's happening. That's what's happening here. And then just little sailboats. They're little sailboats. That's what they are, little sailboat. How big they are, how they fit. I can, yeah, there's big ones in here as they come back and get smaller. Back in here, they're smaller. I can get the small ones in here. See, I can see the big shape. They kind of go in there. Get these teeth in here. There's a whole bunch. And I can highlight them more by making the background darker, because it is going to go dark. All this inside part of the mouth, see, shaded out. Let's see how I did that. First, I drew the teeth. Some are longer, some are shorter. That's a longer one, shorter one, longer one, shorter one, or longer one. Should we put right there? Yeah. Right in there, I guess. See, some of these are a little bit shorter. In and out. There we go again. Imagine every time I said in and out, I'd feed my whole family. In and out, in and out. Here in Southern California. Yep. Yep. I don't know. My dad said he knew the daughter too. And yeah, I saw the videos just recently and all the trials and tribulations that they've been through. All family owned. Family owned. The daughter owns the franchise now. She's the head CEO, and her husband. And they're Christians. They've been donating, but they've got yeah, they've got all the little phrases on the cups and the other stuff. Neat. All right, so here's these teeth. There is some formality. There's some form. There's some pattern. So this is the extent that it goes. You don't want them to go all over the place. They do go in and out. They go in and out, but this is as far as they go out. And then if we want to go in again, we can put another line in there. But it does go in and out. So it goes out, then in, and then out to the line, and then in, and then out, and then oh my gosh. Is it me or is it getting late or what is it? What is it that I get silly? Here we go. There it is. There's the teeth. What's cool about these teeth is that the light's shining, so you actually get the inside shaded a little bit. There's like a little core shadow inside those teeth. So they're not completely white on this side. That side they're white, but on this side there's like the light's coming from the outside. So they're kind of lit up and they kind of glow. So you kind of shade the inside of those teeth a little bit. Yeah, shade the inside of those teeth with a soft shade. And there's the teeth, there's the head. Woohoo! Let's get this finished. Is it getting late or is it me? All right. And then, yeah, a lot of detail. All this detail can be scribbled, or if you want to take your time and look at it, get it more accurate. But we're just sketching it. We're just sketching it in, scribbling it in. There's a lot of scribble, scribble. Let's get that bottom. Man, yeah, the top up in here, there's a little bit more. See, I'm just scribbling it in. There's some texture and stuff and shading. I just did that real quick. I know, I know. That's just practice. I used to hate seeing this. Like they show you, okay, first you draw a circle, and then here, the drawing's finished. No, no, no. There's more to it. I know. There's a lot of teeth right here. They're all bunched together right here. There's a whole bunch just bunched together. And then over here, they're a little bit more separated. You got to keep them separated. Right in there as it goes down. And back it in there. Just keep them a little more separated. I can separate them a little bit more because of this background in here. Separate them a little more. You got to keep them separated. There we go. Tie them all up, tie them all up. Hey, there's a lot of textures and a lot of little things in here. You can just scribble them in if you see the direction and see the stuff of it. And then as we go around here, it comes up in there. And then there's there's scales, and I can do those as just little circles in here. See, I know in this area, see, and I can just do little scribbles of circles that kind of fit in this area. I see the big shape and then just fill it in with this texture, almost coloring. See that scales real quick. And then let's finish this up. Let's see, where are we at on our camera? Yeah, that looks good. Do we need to zoom out? Zoom out. There it is. Look at that. Rawr. All right, let's just finish this up. I'm going to do this last part really quick, I guess. You talking neck to me? You got to keep them separated. All right, so here, let's get this body part, this torso. Yeah, so this is really good as far as like drawing people. You draw animals first would be good, and then try to draw people too. But I mean, if you're a little intimidated or not brave enough to do people, you can do animals. That's what they did with animation. Animation, they did the 3D animation with toys first and other stuff because people are tough to do. Now AI is doing people, which is insane and looking very realistic. Because if people are off, you can tell. If this dinosaur is off, if this dinosaur is off, or if your talking is off, sometimes it's hard to tell. You can still understand, but if a face is off, I'm like, hey, wait a minute, that doesn't look like Uncle Fred. Here we go. Try to keep it lively here. All right, so we got an arm, got this other arm. You got you see the different parts. You got this deltoid, I guess, and the biceps right in here. The biceps are really thin, and then right in here, and then the claws. They just had two fingers or something, right? Just to hold down their food or hold down their mate. So I heard. They got these little arms. Not really good for driving. Yes, Miss Daisy. Yeah, not really good for, oh, we got three claws in here. I thought it was just, I don't know. I'll just throw it in there. It's just a sketch. A little bit of fur. We can just infer, we can infer the fur. like little fur. Then the torso, a little bit of a torso. This whole body here, try to capture that form. See that circle that we drew kind of almost already captures that form. Kind of captures that form, and then it comes out as well with the after that circle comes out with the thigh, and that thigh really kind of comes down in this other circle. See that body, and then the thigh, and that thigh is another shape that's like another oval right in there, and then you got the knee, and then you got the calf. And that calf is really cool. It has curved this way, and then it curves tighter up here. This one's a little bit tighter, a little bit smaller. See, this one's smaller, and then this one's bigger, and then it goes into that. This whole foot that kind of comes down here into threes. It kind of comes out into three. Oh, see, I can see it as one piece, and I can see it as that piece. See, I see it in parts. And then I can just put in that nail coming out at an angle, put in this nail coming straight, and then put this nail coming out at that angle this way. So it's kind of out, it's going out in these directions. See, there's a lot of detail in here that's going on that I'm doing really quickly. I mean, I don't, yeah, this is just a little more intermediate. Do the best you can. I look back and forth, see how it's made. If I need to, I can break this down, but it'd be here all night. Try the veal. I'll be here all week. You know, there's a knee in here, but all this is shaded and it comes out to light. And then there's these little textures that kind of going. These are nice little almost cross contour lines going across like that for that foot, this whole foot. And then this thigh. There we go. This whole thigh. And then the tail. The tail goes right along inside. I really loved how it just really comes together. This kind of comes in and then around and then curves in. This tail curves in and around that circle and then just is attached. So it kind of comes in and out around like that. There we go. That tail. For this dinosaur. So one of my favorite one of my dinosaur jokes that I like is this the security guard was working at the Natural History Museum, and he was telling people this dinosaur is 55 million and 4 years old. 55 million and 4 years. Well, how do you know? How can you be so precise? Well, because 4 years ago, they told me this dinosaur was 55 million years old. So now he says he adds a year. 55 million plus 4 years. Yeah. There's little patterns on this tail. I'm just kind of throwing them in there through my shading. Just getting little things in here and seeing the lights and the darks. There's form here. There's even though it did these shapes, there's light coming in from the right. So it's lighter on the top. It's darker on the left side here. Same thing with this whole leg here. It's darker on this side and then darker hole under the knee because the knee is pushing back, but there's light hitting this side. See that thigh, that calf. And then as it comes down, lighten it up. But the whole down under the knee here, oh, this is a little bit darker. There it is. Let's zoom out. Let's get this other leg. There's something going on here, a little pouch or something, I don't know. Just round it out, simplify it. It's all shaded. That'll make this arm pop out, just having this shade as it disappears into this. And this roundedness here too. See that roundedness? Oh, I think it is a full moon outside tonight. Why don't you come out tonight? Yeah, this whole shaded area right there. This is rounded. That's form. Seeing that as form, not just a circle, but a sphere. There, all that's there's shade all this. There's texture and stuff in here, but you want to see the value first. See the value, and then you can put the texture on top. And if you need to lighten up, you can lighten up, but that helps kind of keep it there. All right, so we got two parts for this arm. This arm, there's that part, and then there's this part. It does get a little bit wider right there, I think, that elbow and the angle. And then you got the three claws, one, and these two kind of together right in there. This one kind of is separated. You got to keep it separated right there. And then if you want to, you see, I see that, and then I can go in there and see the detail, right? I can go in here and then see the way the nail is. I can go right on top. But what's important is the placement and the angle. Once I have that, then I can get all this detail afterwards. But I just really quickly switch in my brain. Okay, bump, bump, bump. See the angle, see the places, and then I can really quickly switch my brain to the detail and see how the detail goes right in there, right on top. Right in there, right on top. This other nail. Go back and forth. It does take a bit of practice to do that switch. Being able to see the big shapes, the little shapes, and going back and forth. Like changing the channel. Oh, there's a little bit of a little thicker up in here, the deltoid muscle. All right, there it goes. And then it's darker on one side, so it's darker here, and it's kind of like furry or something. Maybe feathers. Could be feathers. Yeah, because birds came from the. Oh, here we go. There's that. There's that. Let's see. I don't know. We can add more texture in here, little scribbles and all this texture. See, I'm just scribbling it in, just trying to get some texture in here. All right. I don't know how many people got still hanging in there. We got one more leg and we're done. This other leg here. Let's get that talon. Here we go. This other leg right in here. Let's see. It's an oval shape, almost surrounding the hand right in here. That inner hand. It's got this oval shape right in here. Kind of comes down like a turkey leg, and then it comes out at an angle right in there. Right in there, it comes out. It's got all these big ugly toes. This one right in here. See the parts in the hole. Let's zoom in and then finish that, and then we'll be done. Yeah, there's all this little detail in here too with the highlights and the darks, the nail, and little detail in here. If you can get it, great. I'm just really quickly just putting it in. All the leg is dark in here. That makes this hand pop. I'm just getting all this dark in the background. It goes out to light, but like right against here, it's really dark. Right in there. Right in there, right in there. All right, let's see. Yeah, because the light's hitting, it's lighter on this outside. It's lighter on that outside. It's darker on this side this way. It gets lost up in there. And then here it gets lighter again as the foot comes out. And there's two parts to this. This comes out this way, and then it dips. And it takes a little dip, a little curve right in there. See, bam. And there's a nail, a talon, very talented. That's a terrible joke. The next little nail talon is right on top of it, right there. I mean, there's a lot of texture, a lot of detail in here. I mean, I can do it if I took my time, but nobody got time for that. They don't have time. We're just studying. It could be a good study. See this rounded shape right here for that toe. And then this other toe coming down this way, another nail. And there's highlights, there's reflections, there's all kinds of stuff happening in the shading. If you really took time to observe and see what's going on in there, that's your job. I can't break everything down. I can't, and you got to know, go at your own pace. Say, oh, okay, I can see this. I can take my time and get all the detail. I go pretty fast, so. Do the best you can. There it is. Get that detail. Get that detail. I can't wait till my tools are out. Oh, that's it. I think that's it. Man, let's get a little bit of shade in there. Down at the bottom. Little shading, yeah, settle like he's standing on something because I don't know, it's not some kind of crack or something. He's on crack. Anyway. Let's zoom out. Call it a night. Bam. Should we call it a night? We got how many people are here? If we got more than 5 people, we'll keep going. If not, we'll call it a night. Let's see how many people are here. Oh, we got 7 people. That's good. All right, let's see what's next. Feel free to put in comments, questions in the chat if you'd like. Oh, because we're not alone. It's just me talking all night. Like, quiet already. Oh, we got a cartoon, cute cartoon. We got some silhouettes. I don't know if we're gonna get to those. Let me see. Oh, I can do them really quick. Oh, we'll do these really quick. I'll do these really quick. Oh, David's gone. He asked for this face. Oh, and then this landscape. All right, so I'm gonna do these really quick. I'll show them and we'll do them really quick. I think I'll stop right now right here in this one. Alt R, bam. Make sure to like if you like this, like it, like it. If you made it this far, I hope you said liked it. Just like, subscribe, comment. I do respond to the comments. And here we go. Oh, no, Alt R. Am I recording? Are we on? Is this mic on? Maybe I'm, oh, you know what? I'm not in the right spot. Here, let's see.